Hey YouTube, Beau here, and today I'm going to show you how I turn the speed painting into a portfolio style piece. And it was a really interesting process. I thought I wanted to share it with you guys, show you how I kind of Frankensteined this piece together from sketches, from a speed paint. Now the final concept piece that just flashed on the screen actually didn't get recorded, but you'll understand from this entire process how it came to be. So what I've done here is I've taken a sketch that I've done separately and imported it into this canvas and used it as a base to work off of. Now what I'm going to advise you to do is avoid the mistake I'm making right here. And what this is it's a poor design decision. I am afraid of drawing anatomy, so by instinct I'm driven by fear to paint this cloak over her so I don't have to mess with that. And that's not what you want to do. At some point in time, you're going to have to face your fears because somebody's going to ask you, hey, I need you to do this commission for me, and it's a, full body shot with a sword and, this and that, and you're going to need that experience. Now, I'm taking a hard brush and I'm using a pretty high opacity and just blocking in shapes, and I want to talk about this pose for just a minute here because design-wise, it's such an important decision to make on how to pose your character. So I've premeditated the idea that her hand is in a fist, and if you make this gesture in real life, if you strike this pose, whether you're female or male, it's a pose of victory. So between the pose and the fact that the character has horns and this cape going on, the viewer interprets all of these items as evil or malicious or victorious, so they immediately know this character is up to no good, which is the exact concept that I was meaning to sell in the first place. So then we move on to overlay and we start laying down some dark red colors. And we're using a hard brush to do this now. A lot of people make the mistake of using a soft brush, but it just makes everything look blurry. Just use a hard brush and you're going to get those magical kind of textures and brush strokes that you see in these paintings. So what you see is I'm laying down that red and then I'm going back over it with a blue. Now the red in the end product you really won't be able to see, especially when I take this idea and push it further into an actual portfolio piece. You won't really see any of the red, but what you will see are hints of purple. And Ahmed Al-Dori and Zia Taptar have talked about this time and time again. If you look at our skin and you think about it, on top of our skeleton we have blood and muscles, and on top of that we have the epidermis, the dermis, all that good stuff. So there's a lot going on with skin, blues, reds, flesh color. And when you start mixing the red and then the blue and the peach color and then the blue again, you can get some really interesting results that actually happen in your skin, and it just makes the painting come to life. What you will see in the next few minutes is I change this stone and all these lights and things like that to a wisp, and I lower her hand and clean up the silhouette. And just by doing those things, it tells a completely different story. We end up with a more calm and mysterious piece. It's almost a curious kind of reaction that she has. And I went back over it and added this cool little animation with an app. So I just wanted to portray that you can have a sketch here or a speed paint here that took you 30 or 45 minutes and really start assembling different art pieces. There are no rules saying that you can't do that. So as a challenge to you, look back at your old works and see if there's something that you can beef up or utilize. Those are pieces that you put time and effort into, and while I throw a lot of those away, there are some that you can definitely save and use for later. So I hope this will teach you that. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like this video for me. Comment any questions and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.